is just fantastic. Captain's Log, Subtext 220427.1. We're thinking about going retro by hosting a LAN party in the conference room over the weekend. Does that age me? If we are to host such an event, I'll need to take stock of how many snacks we'll require, and also how many virgin gamer noobs will be required for this to be successful. On Monday we discussed a timeline that got us to the current trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, a defamation trial over a Washington Post op-ed that Amber Heard had posted a few years ago, where while she does not mention Johnny Depp, she alludes to him enough that he believes she has defamed him. She is countersuing, and that is quite fascinating as it continues to unfold. I highly recommend watching Emily Baker. Her coverage is sublime. I, though, before we get to the trial so far, want to go back to the trial between Johnny Depp and The Sun. I spoke about how he lost and lost the appeal. What I'd like to do today is go through how he lost. I know the answer is obvious. The UK criminal justice system is a joke. You're right. But there is more to it than that. And it is worth acknowledging that our system is a joke. I also want to acknowledge that Amber Heard did in fact drop a deuce in a bed, thereby trending on Twitter multiple times as Amber Turd, along with throwing 2 bottles of very low-grade spirit at Johnny Depp's head. Vodka, for those who didn't work it out, whiskey is superior. Thankfully for what we're going to cover today, there is in fact a whole Wikipedia page on it, but I also have some articles, all linked in the pinned comment down below, along with the first video about this. Would you look at that? We're going to use Wikipedia as a source, everyone. This is going to end really well. Now, the trial was initiated by actor Johnny Depp, who sued the newsgroup newspapers, NGN, and executive editor Dan Wootton for libel after The Sun ran an article in their online and print versions which labelled Johnny Depp a wife beater. The article claimed that Johnny Depp had abused his ex-wife during the relationship. Amber Heard, while telling everyone that she wanted to sweep this all under the rug and move on with her life while destroying his at the same time, had publicly claimed that Johnny Depp had abused her in May 2016 when she had filed for divorce and was granted a temporary restraining order against him. Johnny Depp sued them on June 1, 2018. He claimed that the aim of The Sun had been to convince their readers that he was a domestic abuser and to plead with J.K. Rowling to drop him from the Fantastic Beasts film, where he was cast as Gellert Grindelwald. Johnny Depp had stated that he had initiated the lawsuit to clear his name, and alleged that Amber Heard had instead been the aggressor in the relationship and had lied about being abused as part of a hoax. Johnny Depp's lawyers argued that many of the incidents presented by The Sun were on a he said, she said basis, so anecdotal evidence, and that besides Amber Heard, the only other first-hand witness of the alleged abuse was her sister, although he did admit that he used alcohol and drugs, which he denied had any significance at all. There were 5 legal claims that Johnny Depp's lawyers presented. 1 was the seriousness of the allegations. 2, the huge extent of publication. 3, the effect of accusations of violence against women in the context of the widely known Me Too Time's Up movements. 4, the inclusion of quotes or purported quotes from women described as victims of Harvey Weinstein. And 5, the very likely intended effect of the articles was to finish Johnny Depp's career. In addition, Johnny Depp claimed he was entitled to damages as the article did not mention that. 1, the temporary restraining order was no longer in effect. 2, his denial of the allegations. 3, that the LAPD officers who visited Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's home in May 2016 after the alleged abuse incident concluded no crime had been committed. And 4, that the articles had misquoted and or taken out of contexts remarks by Catherine Kendall, a Me Too Time's Up victim, and failed to correct the website article when Miss Kendall objected to being misquoted. Who would have believed it? Tabloids get it wrong and sensationalized for views. Shocking stuff, right? When this went to trial, NGN and Dan Wootton presented 14 alleged incidents that were deemed violent towards Amber Heard, and they read as follow. Incidents 1 and 2 in early 2013. Johnny Depp, under the influence of alcohol and drugs, hit and shoved Amber Heard on at least 2 occasions at her home. Incident 3, June 2013. During a weekend trip, an inebriated Johnny Depp had an altercation with a woman who he thought had made a sexual advance towards Amber Heard, who is bisexual, didn't you know? After this, Johnny and Amber returned to their rented trailer, where he threw glass at Amber and ripped her dress, as well as causing extensive damage to the trailer. Incident 4, May 2014. An inebriated Johnny Depp verbally insulted, threw objects at and kicked Amber Heard during a private plane flight. Incident 5, August 2014. Johnny Depp shoved and hit Amber Heard during his detox from opioids on his private island. Incident 6, December 2014. NGN claimed that Johnny Depp had been violent, but did not present anything to support it. Incident 7, January 2015. At a hotel in Tokyo, Johnny Depp, intoxicated, hit Amber Heard by grabbing her by her hair and shoving her to the floor, and not permitting her to get up. Incident 8, March 2015. Johnny Depp caused Amber Heard injuries including a broken lip, swollen nose and cuts all over her body. Incident 9, March 2015. At their LA home, Johnny Depp began to destroy Amber's possessions and hit her. When Amber's sister intervened, Depp tried to attack her. Incident 10, July 2015. Johnny Depp hit, pushed and choked Amber during a train trip in Southeast Asia. Incident 11, November 2015. Depp, who had been using drugs, pushed Amber Heard and threw items at her. Incident 12, December 2015. Johnny Depp assaulted Heard by hitting, shoving, headbutting, dragging her around her apartment by her hair, suffocating with a pillow and threatening to end her. Incident 13, April 2016. An inebriated Johnny Depp threw objects at Amber Heard and pushed her in their LA apartment. And Incident 14, May 2016. At their LA apartment, an inebriated Johnny Depp hit Amber Heard, threw her phone at her face and dragged her by her hair, as well as broke her items, which did lead to neighbors calling 911. Additionally to all of this, Amber Heard's defense was self-defense, pure and simple, and there was no actual concrete evidence to support any of those claims other than word of mouth. There was no medical records presented that showed any damage done to Amber Heard. There was no photographic evidence, video evidence, police records. It was, like earlier said, he said, she said, or in this case, she said, so he did. Johnny Depp's defense was to first prove that Amber Heard was not a reliable witness because of her violent background, along with a whole plethora of other lies Amber Heard had been proven to have told. Let's just forget for a second all the evidence that was already in the public domain that showed Amber Heard was a shitty individual. When Mr. Justice Nicol ruled on this, Mr. Justice Nicol found that the assaults were proven to the civil standard in 12 of the 14 incidents that were reported by NGN, with the overarching considerations being sufficient to show that the Sun's article was substantially accurate on the balance of probabilities. Does anyone else smell horseshit here? For Incident 1, the court found Amber Heard's account of the events to be more likely. For Incident 2, the court ruled in NGN's favour. The same with Incident 3, Incident 4, Incident 5, 7, not 6 though, because of a lack of evidence, 8, 9, 10, not 11, because Johnny Depp had not been cross-examined, 12, 13, and 14. There was literally no proof, and yet they still ruled in favour of the Sun. And when you look at the reasons given, all of them are bogus. They are all that. There is no justice for Johnny Depp in this because of the reasoning coming down to probability. Probability is not a declaration of accuracy. Likelihood does not mean definitive. You, Mr. Justice Nicol, have failed. Congratulations. On November the 6th and after the verdict, Johnny Depp put out a public statement. In light of recent events, I would like to make the following short statement. Firstly, I would like to thank everybody who has gifted me with their support and loyalty. I have been humbled and moved by your many messages of love and concern, particularly over the last few days. Secondly, I wish to let you know that I've been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald, and I have respected and agreed to that request. Finally, I wish to say this. The surreal judgment of the court in the UK will not change my fight to tell the truth, and I confirm that I plan to appeal. My resolve remains strong, and I intend to prove that the allegations against me are false. My life and career will not be defined by this moment in time. 3 months later, on the 25th of March 2021, the court stated that they did not accept that there is any ground for believing that the judge may have been influenced by any such general perception as Johnny Depp's lawyers rely on. In the first place, he does not refer to Amber Heard's charitable donation at all in the context of his central findings. She didn't donate it at all. In fact, Johnny Depp started doing it and then she made him, yeah, she wanted the money anyway. We found that out in the recent trial, just so you know. On the contrary, he only mentions it in a very particular context, and after he'd already reached his conclusions in relation to the 14 incidents, we conclude that the appeal has no real prospect of success. Tell me the criminal justice system in the United Kingdom is a joke without telling me the criminal justice system in the United Kingdom is a joke. Anyone else get vibes of halls of injustice by this? Probably no one, since that series is dying a slow, painful death. Oh well. Next on this list will be the trial itself, currently going on, the defamation trial taking place in Virginia, but that will be on Monday. Possibly Tuesday, actually. I am travelling back from Norwich then. Do let me know what you think about this, by the way, about what happened in that trial, because it is a literal joke. A literal joke. And please smash the like. Ta-ta.